Good morning, my dear students. This video is specially made for Senior 2 students. We are continuing Unit 15, yes, the grammar section. Okay, in this unit we are going to learn how to express present necessity and the lack of necessity. Okay, so please open your books, your student books with me, okay, on the grammar page on Unit 15. We use have to or has to plus the infinitive. Why? For rules or when you don't have a choice whether or not to do something. So it's like an external obligation. Okay, so you don't have a choice. For example, we have to go to school every day. We don't have a choice here. So it's an external obligation. We have to go to school every day. So use have to for plural subject, has to for singular subject, and the infinitive. Okay? Okay. Now, example number 2, my father doesn't have to work today. Doesn't have to. So we use don't have to with plural subject and it doesn't have to with singular subject. Okay? Which means that it's not necessary to work today because it's a holiday. It's not necessary. Okay? I think it's very easy lesson. Now let's move to another model, which is must plus the infinitive. Why do we use must plus the infinitive? We use it to express strong feelings or wishes. Strong feelings or wishes. For example, I must buy a present for my mother. Okay, inner feeling, inside. This comes from you, from the inside of you, from your heart. Okay, so it expresses a strong feeling or wishes. Another example, I must work hard for the exams next year. I must work hard. Okay? So it expresses strong feelings or wishes. The next use, or the use number 2, we use must for warm invitation. For warm invitation. For example, here, you must come to my party tonight. You must come to my party. So when you want to invite a friend, for example, okay, you can use must plus the infinitive. You must come. You must attend a party. You must come and visit me one day. You must try my mother's food. She's a good cook, for example. Okay? The last use for must is strong advice. Also, I can use must plus the infinitive to give advice, to give a strong one. Okay? For example, you must stop smoking. You must stop smoking. This is a strong advice. Okay. Now let's move to another function, which is must not or mustn't plus the infinitive. The negation or the negative of must expresses prohibition. Yeah. You must not park here. It's forbidden, which means if you park it here, you would be fined, for example. Okay? So we use must not or mustn't to express prohibition. Okay? So please compare using don't have to and compare using mustn't. Okay? For example, when I say tomorrow is a holiday, so I don't have to wake up early or I mustn't wake up early. Yes, I don't have to wake up early. Okay, it's not necessary for me to wake up early. So what if I woke up early? No problem, it's up to you. But if you say you mustn't, then you mustn't do it. If you did it, something bad will happen to you. Okay, for example, you mustn't drink from this water. It's poisonous, for example. Can you say you don't have to drink from this water? It's poisonous? No, you you mustn't, prohibition. So it's stronger, far more stronger than don't or doesn't have to. Okay, now notice that don't have to, doesn't have to equals don't need to or doesn't need to. Or, be careful, needn't infinitive. You needn't go, you needn't wake up early, okay? You needn't wake, don't say you needn't to wake. It's wrong. Don't need to, doesn't need to, but needn't infinitive without to. Okay? So all these expressions refer to actions that are not necessary. Okay? So the last one, need to or needs to, according to the subject. Need to is plural, needs to is singular. We use it to express that something is necessary. Yes, Hassan needs to go to the bank after he finishes work. Okay, it's necessary for Hassan to go to the bank, means Hassan needs to go to the bank. Okay, another example, I don't need to buy a new pen, I've already got one. Also, you can say, I needn't buy a new pen, I've already got one. Okay? I hope you understand the lesson. If you didn't understand anything, so please pause the video, replay it again, and listen carefully. Now let's move to the exercise number 1. It's a very easy one. Underline the modal verbs in this sentence from the listening. Okay? My children have to study ancient history at school. Can you see? Yes, it's obligation. They don't have a choice. Yeah. Number B, we must buy souvenirs for our friends while we are here. Yeah. Where is the modal? Exactly, must. We must buy souvenirs. Must. It expresses strong feeling. Yeah. Or wishes. Sentence number C, my staff and I have to work 12 hours a day for 6 days a week. Have to. Yeah, we have to. Have to is the modal. It expresses, yeah, it's necessary. Okay? We don't have a choice. I and my staff and I don't have a choice. So we have to work 12 hours a day for 6 days a week. Sentence number B. At other times it's quieter and we don't have to. We don't have to work such long hours. Yeah? The modal here is don't have to. It expresses lack of necessity. It's not necessary for us to work such long hours. Sentence number E. We don't need to get up early, to get up or go to bed at particular times. We don't need to. Yeah, it's not necessary for us to get up or go to bed at particular times because we are on a holiday. So it expresses necessity or lack of necessity. Exactly, lack of necessity. It's not necessary for us to get up early. Sentence number F, the last one, we mustn't forget that tourism is very important for Egypt. We mustn't forget that. Yeah, must not. Mustn't is the modal. Yeah, it expresses also okay, strong feeling and prohibition. We mustn't forget, so I'm assuring you, it's necessary for you not to forget. Okay, I think we've done exercise number 2 while we are doing exercise number 1. Now let's move to exercise number 3. Choose the correct modal verbs in these sentences. Number 1 is giving. I get up very early on school days. I have to. Why? Why not must? Because we don't have a choice. Have to means we don't have a choice. Number B, I phone my friend this evening. I promised him that I would. Yeah. Strong feeling? Exactly. I have to. No, sorry. I must phone my friend. Yeah, strong feeling. I must phone my friend this evening. Okay, I must phone my friend this evening because it's a strong feeling. Now, sentence number C. In some countries, children wear school uniform. Mustn't or don't need to? Yeah, don't need to. It's not necessary, okay? Not prohibition. Don't need to wear school uniform. Number D. You show your passport when you visit another country. Do you have a choice here? No, you don't have a choice. So you have to. You have to show your passport when you visit another country. Number E. We buy some milk from the shops because we don't have any. So we need to. Yeah, something we need. We need to buy some milk from the shops because we don't have any. Okay. Okay, let's move to exercise number 4. Look at the picture and answer the question using the passive. Yeah, the passive of these models. Okay? Number A. Those two engineers are planning to build a new tourist hotel on this site. What has to be done? These old buildings have to be knocked down. Have to be. So the passive from have to is have to be plus the past participle. Okay? Number B. What needs or doesn't need to be done? The trees don't need to be cut. So you can use need to be, don't need to be, needs to be, doesn't need to be. Okay? But what about must? Must be. Yeah. They can be part of the hotel garden, so we can use must be. So, for example, the engineers must build a new road, so a new road must be built. A new road must be built. Okay? So, we finished this part today. See you next time, inshallah. Study well, be careful, keep safe. Please stay home. See you next time. Good luck.